Number 7, do you know of any attempts and projects to build a new temple in Jerusalem? There's no actual attempts to construct a new temple at this stage. The situation with the government, the situation with Islam and things of that nature, plus the fact that the majority of Israelis are secular, they're not interested in seeing a temple with resuming animal sacrifices, so there's no attempt at the moment being made to rebuild the temple, but three things are happening in preparation for it. There's a group that is based in the Jewish quarter of the Old City, and they're called the Temple Mount Institute. And over the years, what they've done is make all of the furnishings for the temple. And now they pretty got everything finished already. And then when I used to lead my 5-week study tours of Israel, I would always make a time where I would make an appointment with them, and the group that would come with me would see all that's done. They have the common priestly garments, they have the high priestly garments, they have the pots and pans to catch the blood, they have the golden lampstand, they have the silver trumpets, they have the shofar, the ram's horn, and they have everything needed for the temple to be used. And so when the temple is built, they'll bring all these things in. And so that part is already an accomplished job. A second group is called the Ateret HaKohanim. They're based inside the Muslim quarter of the Old City. And their name, Ateret HaKohanim, means the crown of the priesthood. And what they've done is choose descendants of Aaron and training them to do proper sacrifices. Most Jewish people today don't know what tribe they're from. The only tribe that's kept their identity is the tribe of Levi. So people named Levi, Levine, Leventhal, Levinson, or some form of that name are from the tribe of Levi. But not all Levites could be priests. Only those who are direct descendants of Aaron could serve in the priesthood, and Jewish people named Kohen or Kohen. That could be spelled K-A-H-N or C-O-H-N or C-O-H-E-N or some form of that. That's the Hebrew word for priest. And so they selected Orthodox Jews who are of the Kohen line and training them to do proper sacrifices. So when the temple is built, they have people already trained to function properly in the new sacrificial system. The third thing is the need for the perfect red heifer. The laws of the red heifer are found in Numbers chapter 19. And it basically emphasizes that what the law of Moses required is a cow that is basically reddish brown. That's the Mosaic law. But the rabbinic law added some more details in that it cannot have more than 2 white hairs or 2 white or black hairs. And more than 20 years ago, there was a report that they have the perfect red heifer. But the red heifer was killed at the age of 3. By the time this red heifer they thought was perfect became 3 years old, it had a mixture of about 10 to 20 black hairs and white hairs and got disqualified. And as what happened, there was a Texas rancher who had several perfect red heifers. He shipped them over to Israel, and you would think that would solve the problem, but it doesn't. Because also part of rabbinic law is this: for the red heifer to be kosher, to be the red heifer offering, it must be born in Israel. It cannot be born in Texas. I guess it must be a Holstein, not an Angus. As a result of all this, they couldn't use those red heifers, but using genetic engineering, they're trying to produce the perfect red heifer. They've not been successful as yet, but they're going to keep trying till they have the perfect red heifer. So while 2 of the 3 elements are already in place, this one is not yet in place. But once that thing is in place, then you just have to wait till the culture of Israel changes and they choose to rebuild the temple. And then all these things can become functional. So again, there's no temple being rebuilt at the present time, but there are things being prepared in preparation for it.